And now continuing coverage with the future of the Logan Correctional Center still unknown. The Department of Corrections says no changes will be made to the current operations and programming at the Correctional Center while decisions and rebuilds are being made. Fox Illinois' Julia Rosier joins us now with more details.
Eliza, last week a public hearing was held in Lincoln where concerns were expressed over the rebuild. The next day, the Commission on Government Forecasting and Accountability was supposed to make a recommendation and vote. However, they did not have enough members present to be able to fully do so, leaving the Correctional Center's future unknown. IDOC says the Logan Correctional Center will continue to house the incarcerated individuals at Logan until a rebuild is done. They will also house them in the facility until it is safe to move them to another new facility.
The department prioritizes the safety and security and the well-being of everyone involved and will make every effort to facilitate an efficient transition of the individuals in custody to the new facility when it is time to do so.
IDOC says the Logan Correctional Center has 447 employees. 351 of them are security personnel and 96 non-security. Governor Pritzker proposed closing and relocating the Logan Correctional Center earlier this year, citing poor infrastructure conditions. In studio, I'm Julia Rosier. Back to you.
Thank you, Julia. Coming up tonight at 9, we will have more details on what we know about the Logan Correctional Center's future and how lawmakers are reacting to the lack of members attending the meeting required to make the recommendation. And now for a follow-up. The future of the Logan Correctional Center still remains unknown. This comes after the Commission on Government Forecasting and Accountability wasn't able to vote on a recommendation for the proposed closure. Fox Illinois' Julia Rosier is working for you on what the next steps are for the Correctional Center. Julia?
Eliza, that's right. The voting was supposed to take place the morning after hundreds went to the 3-hour public hearing last Thursday in Lincoln. But not enough members of the commission attended that meeting to allow them to take an official vote. Even though no vote was taken, the 3 members who did attend the meeting all voiced their disapproval of the plan to relocate the Logan Correctional Center.
I made a point of saying that this was a concept, but it wasn't really a plan.
The future of the Logan Correctional Center still up in the air. Only 3 members of the Commission on Government Forecasting and Accountability were present for Friday's state facility closure vote and recommendation. The commission needed at least 7 members to be able to vote.
The problem is that after session is over, at the last part of May, people have summer plans. Some are out of the country. It was unfortunate, but we're not able to get a quorum.
This comes after hundreds attended a 3-hour public hearing last Thursday. Of the Democrat and 2 Republicans who did show up to the Friday meeting, all agreed there are options to keep Logan Correctional Center in the city of Lincoln.
It provides services for people from the tip of southern Illinois to the northern border. So I think it's important to have something in central Illinois.
But now some are wondering what comes next.
The reality, when you're announcing a closure to COGFA, you're required to provide a plan on closure. And I don't think that plan was actually there. So we may revisit this again, hopefully in the very near future.
We asked the Illinois Department of Corrections what the next steps are in this process. IDOC told us they will continue conversations to gather feedback from stakeholders and incorporate it into the plan moving forward. They added they will review and consider recommendations from the commission. IDOC and Governor Pritzker have emphasized that no final decisions on location have been made.
But we want to hear what people have to say. It's important in determining what the final plan ultimately will be. Nobody's put out a final plan. We did suggest importantly, that we are going to have to make a change.
Members of the commission tell me that when the governor's office announces a closure, they are required by state law to have public hearings within 35 days. But any recommendations given by the commission are advisory only. But they hope to be able to vote and make a recommendation sometime in the future. In studio, I'm Julia Rosier. Back to you.
Thank you, Julia. Earlier this year, Governor Pritzker proposed closing the Logan Correctional Center earlier, citing poor infrastructure conditions. The proposal would relocate it to Will County. Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.